Okay, so let's have a look at the fourth and final question from the revision worksheet 1.13. It's got to do with budget and actual. So I've just done up it here on an Excel spreadsheet, and we're going to work off that. So it tells us that the budget figures that they had against the actual figures. So this question is going to link into your other question that we did as part of part A, which was the analyze cash book. So what we're going to do is we're going to take each one of these figures for our totals, and we're going to analyze them against the planned budget that they had. So they budgeted, figures are down here. So for wages, they budgeted 2,500. What actually happened for wages was 2,880. So they've put that in here. So there's a difference of plus 308. Tax refund then, didn't budget any. What did actually happen with the tax refund is it got refunded then 2,000. So the difference then is going to be plus 2,000. So in here, their actual income that they have is 4,480, and that can be seen in this question here. So that's your bank on which came in. And the difference then is going to be the difference between your actual and your budget instead of plus 2,380. So the actual for groceries, and let's have a look and see what they actually spent on groceries. So they spent 350, so it's going to be plus 50. So they budgeted 400, they actually spent 350. Motor expenses then were 330, so they budgeted 300, they actually spent 330, so it's going to be plus 30. This one is going to be minus 50. So they're going to have spent less, so spent 50 less for the groceries, spent 30 more for the motor expenses. For the phone then, they had budgeted 127, they budgeted 150, they actually spent 127, so there's a difference of 23, so they spent less. So they spent 23 euros less. Entertainment then, they budgeted, so they actually spent 120 in entertainment. So they budgeted 90, but they spent 120, so it's going to be an extra 30 euro that they spent. For other then, they budgeted 400, they actually spent 630, so it's going to be close 230. So the total expenditure, so the budget expenses was 1,340. Their actual expenses were going to add these 5 up. So 1,557. That means there's a total difference of 270. They spent 270 less. So with our net cash, 480 minus 1,557. So 480 or 4,880 minus 1,557 will give you 3,323. So your budget, take away your actual, give us the difference here for net cash. So we take the 3,323, take away the 1,116, will give you 2,163. If we bracket then with the 2,280, take away the 270, will give us the same figure. So we know we're correct. So just at the end there, so what we did is we added up all our actual, got 1,557. We took that away from our total income to give us our net cash. And then you could take your total income away from this figure to give you 2,163. And if you take the actual away from the budget, you should get the same two figures. So you know you've answered the question correctly. So that's how you answer the last part of the revision worksheet for 1.13.